Hello, 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 and welcome back. It's another month, and that means it's time for the Beygstation's New Year's Resolution Monthly Review 2026 edition, with this being February. Now, at the start of all these, I like to do a little drawing to kind of show how the month has been. This one is a little bit different. I'll explain why as I show you. This is obviously the Welsh flag, the flag of Wales. That is because it's the second time this year that I have been to Wales. I went in near the end of January, and I went last week, which is near the end of February. So if this goes on, I'm going to be going to Wales every month, meaning I'm going to have a very Welsh year. Actually, when I came back and I spoke to someone about this at work, they told me to go visit a place in Wales. So I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to have to at least go to Wales an extra time before the end of this year. So this is the beginning of the Welsh. Not the beginning. January is the beginning of the Welsh year. We're just continuing on. We know it's a Welsh year now. We have to keep going to Wales. If you did not see my December video or my January video last month, here are the resolutions I have come up with. Cook and bake more. Do a sport. Buy some drip. Develop a proper skincare routine. Develop a proper sleep schedule. Learn to code. Use the phone less. Create a backlog and go through it. Be more creative and learn how to edit videos. So we're going to start off with cooking and baking. I had a goal at the end of last month, or I said at the end of last month. I'd like to make some bread. I'd like to learn how to make some kind of bread. I've made olive bread in the past, but they're kind of more like buns. I like to make proper bread. I didn't end up doing that. The only thing I ended up making was it was like a lentil soup. So you can see I didn't make any bread. The bread there was I don't know where it's from. Probably Marks and Spencer's or something because my parents are a bit bougie. The soup was I'll be honest with you, I wasn't that big a fan. It was like gammon. The stock was from the gammon as well. Spring onion. That was leek and grated carrots. And I didn't think it was that great. My parents really enjoyed it because I don't know why. This just was not for me. So the only thing I made this month I didn't enjoy. But I would probably make it again because I know my parents enjoyed it. I think my brother did as well. So, I'm a very selfless person. But I would like to make some bread this month. Anyway, sport. As I discussed last month, I requested to do, I think it was like Thai boxing. Sent an email, sent a request. They didn't get back to me. Sent a request for badminton. The guy there did respond to me. And now I'm a big badminton guy. It is fun to play, even though I'm not as good compared to everyone else there. When I'm like returning, I'm kind of just about returning it. I'm running around left and right. I'm getting a lot of good cardio. I think I put that in here. Since I've started, I only missed 1 week, and if I remember, it was because I went to the gym the day before I did legs, and my legs were just hurting. I was like, I can't do badminton with my legs hurting like this. But I am slowly getting better, and it's good cardio. I'm always drenched in sweat after a session because I'm just running everywhere, and I'm trying to focus. I'm trying to smash it, and sometimes I'm trying to tap it lightly, and it's just a lot of focus and a lot of movement, and I enjoy it a lot. I'm gonna keep going, and I'm gonna keep getting better. I would like to play it with some of my friends, but a lot of them are busy. Clothing, the fashion, the drip. I said last month I would try to get a full outfit. Did not happen. I did purchase a fleece, but it's going to be probably going to be coming in March. This is it, based off Snover, the Pokemon. Look at this. It looks cool. When I ordered this, I kind of got the feeling like a lot of the clothing I've bought more recently, like near the end of last year as well, it's all like based off like a game or an anime that I've watched. But I think this stuff is cool because you don't have to know what Snover looks like to think this fleece looks cool. You don't have to know who friggin' Yuji Itadori is to think the jacket I got is cool. You don't have to know who Suguru Geto is to like my friggin' cardigan thing. Because they just look cool on their own. Last month, I kind of had the realization that I'm not getting the opportunity to wear drip because I don't go out much. But this month, I was invited out to go to like a jazz bar. We went to this really cool place, and I wore like I kind of drippy for me at least outfit. Unfortunately, we couldn't find any pictures of the drip, so you're gonna have to imagine me dripped out. As this month has kind of been okay for the drip. I've not got a full outfit. I got this fleece which doesn't really match with the pants I've got, but it's drip nonetheless. It's probably gonna come in May. I don't know why I put March. It's gonna be May. I'll let you know when it comes. Oh, I did get something else. I got a gilet from work because we do business with another company, and that company is about to be bought completely by a Japanese company under a different name. So their name's going to be changing. So one of the guys, they had a meeting with my boss, and he just brought like a bunch of company themed things that he had to give away because when the name changes, they're going to be useless. So I have a gilet with like a random company logo on it, and I've got no idea if I'm going to wear it. I've been thinking of getting something to put over the logo, like a patch or something. Maybe like sewing it over, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Skincare routine. Last video, I asked for some advice. I've been given some advice by two different people. One of them, she told me this in Wales. I need to find the right pH balance, or I need to balance my pH on my skin because I have oily. Because I have oily skin. I need a moisturizer that dries it, but doesn't dry it enough to make my skin flaky or something like that. So I need the right pH balance, whatever that means. The other advice I got from my good friend and doctor was I need to get a cleanser and a moisturizer with like built-in sunscreen. So I have the advice. I just need to go and get these things. I don't have these things. I've still only just been moisturizing. I've just moisturized not too long before I started this recording. But I have a better idea of what I need to get. I just need to get it, and then remember to use it. Sleep schedule. We are slowly improving the sleep schedule. I have been trying to get off the screens closer to bedtime. I'm trying to get off my computer fully by around 10:15, in the hopes of getting to sleep at around like 11:15. I've also been reading more. I didn't read very much in January. I've been reading a lot more nearer to the end of February. There's another reason for that, and I will explain later on. But I'm getting through my Mistborn book. I'm enjoying it. I might read a bit more once I've finished recording this video. What else did I put here? Sometimes I do fail, sometimes I'm just like, oh, I'll just watch a bit of TV before bed, and then I watch some TV and it's like, oh, it's 11:30 now. And I've just watched TV, so I'm gonna be up for like another 15-20 minutes. Oh well. But I'm definitely improving than I was in January and the months before that. So we are improving. Oh, it's my sleep schedule is not gonna be good tonight because Elimination Chamber is on at 12, and it's probably gonna end, if I had to guess, at around 3:30, maybe 4. And I'll be staying up to watching it. So we'll ignore this day on the sleep schedule thing, just for Elimination Chamber, and then in April there'll be WrestleMania. Basically, if there's any WWE pay-per-views that are happening in America or any other country that would mean I have to stay up late, those are the exceptions that I'll allow for ruining my sleep schedule. Coding. That's not called coding. I do have an idea. I've written it down. I don't really want to go into it. I don't really want to go into it at all until I've properly started making it. But I have an idea for something. It's very basic. It's probably got no way to monetize it, which, if you know me, you're going to be like, oh, why even bother? If you can't make money off it, why even bother? But I just want to see if I can actually make this thing first, and then maybe I'll make something else. We'll go on from there. I've still not yet... I put here, I've thought about how I could code it, in the sense of the logic I would use to make something similar to what I want to make. But in terms of actually sitting down and looking at how, like, the language of Swift, I've got no idea. So that is something I do need to do. Using the phone less. You're slowly getting there. I wrote these slides at like 11:30 in the morning. At this point, my screen time average for this week was 5 hours and 2 minutes. Which I think I wanted to get to an average of about below 5 hours, I think I said. So if I don't go on my phone much today, which I've been on it a little bit today because I've been listening to music while I do stuff, it'll be below 5 hours. So if I just also don't listen, if I don't go on my phone much tomorrow as well, I'll get the average down to below 5, and then we will have succeeded in that goal. But I think we can definitely get it lower. There are definitely points where I'm just doom scrolling because I'm bored. And we can fix that. We can just replace the doom scrolling with something else. It'll be more enjoyable, it'll be more fun. So I think there's a ladybird flying around my room. Maybe I'll just look at the ladybirds flying around my room instead of doom scrolling. That'd be more entertaining. Oh, the backlog. Here we go. In terms of games, I'm pretty sure this list is the exact same as what it was last month. The only really game I've been playing here is Sifu. I've been playing this on and off for a bit. I'm probably going to be finishing it soon. Or at least the base game. And there's like a bunch of challenges you can do after you beat the game. So I'm probably going to do that as well. But all these others I've not really done much with. In terms of music, I listened to these albums, I believe. I think I also ranked these ones. I don't think I ranked those. You might notice from the last video I've changed some of the rankings because sometimes my opinions change. Sometimes I'll re-listen to an album and be like, oh, that was better than expected. Oh, that was worse than expected. In terms of these albums, Chocolate Starfish and the Hot Dog Flavored Water by Limp Bizkit, I have never really properly listened to a Limp Bizkit song other than Rolling. So, I think I was just going through, 2000s top hits, 2001 top hits, stuff like that, and one of these songs came up, and it was just like, oh wow, I really enjoy this. Maybe I'll listen to the album this is from, and I listen to the album it's from, it's like, oh my god, it's good. I enjoy these songs. I'm actually just pulling. I cannot remember all the songs by name. I'm just pulling up Spotify on my other monitor, just because maybe some people who listen want to know what songs I enjoy. Maybe they appreciate my weird sense of music taste. That's not a real sentence. My weird music taste. So the songs from this album I enjoyed was Hot Dog, Full Nelson, My Way, Living It Up, Take a Look Around, and It'll Be Okay. I thought it was a really good album. It's not usually something I would listen to, and I was pleasantly surprised. Some of these are in the wrong order when I listen to them. But Casino by Baby Keem, that came out last week. I only knew one or maybe two Baby Keem songs of the Family Ties with Kendrick, and I think it was an Off the Grid with Kanye. But I listened to this Casino album. Oh, it was really good. Only reason it's not higher is pretty short. It is shorter than the Joji album, and we'll get to that. But it's shorter, but there's less songs. So the songs in general are longer, but there's just less of them. I enjoyed the title track, Casino. I enjoyed Good Flirts, House Money, I Am Not a Lyricist, and Dramatic Girl. It's really good songs. What Is Going On by Marvin Gaye. This one I just saw in my suggestion. I thought, oh, I'll give it a go. And I'm gonna be honest with you, this one did not really connect with me, which is a bit surprising because I've been watching sort of highest rated albums on various sites, and this one is in the top 20s and top 10s of all these. And I'm here this is like a mid 6. It's just I couldn't really the songs I think were good. I just couldn't really didn't resonate with me, I think was the issue. It is something I probably will need to listen again to, just to see if I think it's any better. The songs I'd recommend are kind of the pop, the two popular ones that you've just heard on the radio. What's Going On and Mercy Mercy Me. Those are the good ones. Joji's new album, Piss in the Wind. I thought this was very good. Only reason it's 7.4 is because the average song length is a minute and a half. And there's there's 20 songs on the album. I'm pulling it up now. 21 songs. It's about 40 minutes. like 43 minutes. So 46 minutes, sorry. So, I mean, the average is slightly over 2 minutes, but there were just so many short songs. And it'd just be so much nicer if they were like, just make the songs like a minute longer. Some of the songs is just the beat and then the same verse. It's like an intro, the main beat, the verse 1, the bridge, then the exact same verse again, and then the outro, and it's like 1 minute 50 seconds. And it's like, come on, you can just make a new verse that isn't the same as the first one, and make the song like a minute longer. That's all you have to do. Songs I liked of this, Pixelated Kisses, Hotel California, I like Tarmac, Sojourn. And despite not really listening to any Yeet, I enjoyed Rose Colored featuring Yeet. Buildings by Zastafer. A lot of these recommendations, even from like these, were like got in January because I watched a like a music YouTuber duo called Hive Mind. They released a video like, here are our top 10 albums of last year, and this was like number 10. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I did not connect at all with any of this. There was no emotion to the songs I listened to in this album. I just didn't feel anything. I don't really know what else to say. I liked the interlude song. It's just called Interlude. I'm pretty sure that the YouTuber's Hive Mind knew the person or the people behind this band, because I'm looking now and there's only one song above 10,000 plays. All the rest are in the thousands. But I did think a lot about what I would rate this, because I kind of rate this on the scale of, if it's above a 5, I would listen to the album again. Like this Marvin Gaye, I give it a 6.4. I would listen to it again to see if I liked it anymore, or if I was confident in like my opinion on it. I don't really have any desire to re-listen to this album. You know, I could have been in a not great space. It's not the right word. I could have been annoyed while listening to this album and just kind of not enjoyed it because I was annoyed, but I'm kind of confident I wasn't annoyed, I just didn't like it. So, I mean, the only recommendation I have is the song called Interlude. That's it. Is This It? Or The Strokes? I've really enjoyed the new Abnormal by The Strokes, which is the latest album they made. Said it was 2020 or 2022 or something like that. So I thought, okay, let's listen to the first one then. And I found it to be pretty good. The songs I liked are kind of the popular ones off the album. Someday, Last Night, and Hard to Explain. But there were a few others I thought were pretty good. They're not on my biggest bangers, but like New York City Cops was pretty good. I remember that one. Just a solid album. I think I prefer the new Abnormal compared to Is This It, but you know, for the first album, it's still very good. And finally, I listened to this, I think yesterday. The Mollusk by Ween, which is the album where Ocean Man is from. I'm pretty sure that is how I found this. I think Spotify just says like, "Hey, here's the song. Why don't you listen to the album that this song is in?" Like, oh, okay. I listened to the Mollusk. I thought it was an interesting experience, but I kind of enjoyed most of it. The songs I enjoyed quite the most Uh, the Blarney Stone, It's Gonna Be Alright, The Golden Eel, The Ocean Man, obviously, and there's a song called "Waving My Dick in the Wind," and it's a good song. I mean, the premise is very funny. Obviously, you can tell by the title, but it's just a good song. I enjoyed it. There you go. They're my albums, books. I'm still in the middle of reading this Mistborn book, so I've not read these, but these are recommendations. One from my good friend Mr. Simpson, another one from my good friend Mr. Solid. I think he told me this one is about it's kind of like what just about sleep in general, really, and this one's about love. So I'm interested to know what they're both about. Once I finish reading my fiction book, maybe I'll get to read some non-fiction. Maybe I'll get to learn about the world and stuff. TV. Last month I wanted to check Company. It was pretty good. I got the recommendation to watch Dark by Mr. Simpson as well. I think it was on Netflix. Oh yeah, watched that. But I did get recommendations to watch A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Now, I have not seen Game of Thrones fully. I've just seen like the odd episode here and there, which is something I do need to get around to watching fully. But oh my goodness, this show is so good. I finished watching the last episode today. And that episode 5 with the friggin' the joust, the trial of the Seven Kingdoms, so good. Such a great show. Very simple in plot. It's very easy to understand, very easy to empathize with the main character. Very easy to root for him. He's very likable. So is Egg, his companion, Squire. It's just good. I can't explain much more. You need to watch it. It's really good. I've not even seen Game of Thrones. I really enjoyed it. So that's a recommendation. Go watch it. Movies. I think I added these. These have been added to my backlog, and I watched both of these in February. Kill Bill Volume 1 was pretty good. I had not seen it before. I didn't really know much about it, except Uma Thurman's in a yellow jumpsuit and she kills a bunch of people. And then her character doesn't have a name, she's called the Bride. That's all I really knew about the film. And I watched it, I was like, oh, okay, I get it now. I was watching it with one of my friends who has watched it before, and he was like, you see how they've done this, or how they've shot it like this? Like, this is the first time it was done in film. This is like the original. And then everyone else started copying Tarantino. I was like, wow. It makes sense why they copied him, because it was so good. But then, I watched an even better film. Marty Supreme. It's so good. The only reason I haven't rated it higher is because I thought it would be a bit more about ping pong. They don't play a lot of ping pong in Marty Supreme, I'll just say that. Like, they play like a fair bit near the beginning. They play like a very small bit in the middle, and then like a little bit more at the end. But it's not really about the table tennis or the ping pong, it's more about the journey to the ping pong. If you get what I mean. He's a horrible person. He just like a pure scam artist the whole way through. He's conning everyone. Just when you think he's forgotten about something, he comes back, tries to get more money off them. It's such a good film. Tell me, there are no bad performances. Timothée Chalamet, fantastic. Gwyneth Paltrow's great. Freaking Mr. Wonderful, Kevin O'Leary. I think he was born to play like horrible businessmen. It's all just so good. Tyler Crater's in it. He's not in it very long, but he does a very good job. I don't know if he's ever acted before in a film like this, but he did a very good job. Last thing on my backlog, the recipes. I mean, the lentil soup, I give it like a 5.3. I would make it again for family, and I would probably have a little bit of it. I did get a recipe from my good friend, and who's always in my FPL videos, Mr. Howe, and I just haven't done it yet. I don't have a link to put in because it is literally just a page out of a recipe book he has, and I just haven't made it yet. I'll probably make it tomorrow, but I'm not a big fan of hard-boiled eggs, but this is supposed to be like the way to make hard-boiled eggs, so if I don't like these hard-boiled eggs, then I don't like hard-boiled eggs. Anyway, back to the slides. Creativity. If you remember at the beginning, I drew that the flag of Wales. That's called being creative. I think my creative energy is probably better put at writing. I did think about writing like a poem or like a short story, just something about that day or that weekend in Wales, and just sort of express some of the feelings I had about that day. It would have mainly been about how, I mean, just to give like a brief synopsis, how that day felt like what I missed out on at university, of just being in a flat together with friends, just having a fun time, talking about life, talking about whatever, and just having a really good time. But I struggle to put those words to paper. Maybe I'll try again at some point. I've got this week off from work, so I'm free for a week. Maybe I'll try and get my proper true feelings down on paper, but we'll see. I think this last line is something that I need to think about more, because I want to be creative. I want to write. I want to do these things, and so I will, because I want to. I think I just need to keep remembering that, thinking about that, doing that, and hopefully I will create. Editing. I think I said last month I was going to make one short. I didn't make a short. I struggled on what to do on, what should I make a short about? Because I'm thinking, do I diversify my content into something? Because if you look at my channel, the videos are all very, like, the content people subscribe for. I'm kind of thinking like more, if I was like a bigger YouTuber, maybe with like a few hundred subscribers, instead of I'm just kind of doing this for fun. But like, my videos are either early videos of like random Destiny 2 clips, or they're Slay the Spire runs, or the FPL videos, or these kind of videos where I review my month, or that one-off video where I talked about the 10k run I did. It's all very all over the place. So, do I make a short on something I haven't discussed on this channel before? Because the thing I was thinking about was music. Because I have a big playlist of all the songs I enjoy put in it, and I feel like a lot of the stuff I've listened to is really good and not been heard a lot by other people. So I would like to put some people on to some good music. That's kind of the point. But I'm not really great at describing or talking about why I like music, as you've probably just heard from when I'm talking about these albums. I've not really talked about why I enjoy them. I've just been like, here are the songs I like, go listen to them because they're good. So I had the idea of maybe I just pick a song from my playlist and I'll be like, I'll talk about why I like it, but I just don't think I can do a good enough job to make a decent enough short, or people will want to keep watching, or they'll go, I wonder if he's got any other shorts about any other songs he listens to, because I enjoyed how he spoke about it. But I don't think that's the case. And I don't know how I can work on something like that without using having the song based on someone else's opinion. Because if I say, okay, here's the song I like, and I show it to a friend, and I'm like, what do you think about this song? They say, I think this song is good, it's X, Y, and Z. Then, even if I agree and I try to make a short on it, I'm just using what they've said to describe my opinion, which isn't very good. I'm just copying someone else's thoughts and taking them as my own. So I would like to. Sorry, I thought there was another line. I would like to talk about music, but I don't think I'm there yet. So I think I need to learn. I need to articulate better why I enjoy certain songs. That's pretty much the point. Or I just make a short on something else. That could probably be a lot easier. Anyway, these are the goals for February. We're just going to go through them, see how we did. We didn't bake bread. That's one cross. I'd say I got better at badminton. Just give it a tick. I didn't buy a complete outfit, so that's a cross. I still only use moisturizer, so that's a cross. That's kind of like in the middle. Like I don't think not for maybe like half the month, maybe like slightly below half the month. So we're kind of there, bit of improvement, but we didn't fail it completely. I got the idea fleshed out for the app. I just did not start making it. I think I changed this in the video to say get lower than 5 hours on average. And, well, I don't know if I hit it yet. So, that's waiting to be ticked. The backlog is improving. I did not write a poem or a short story. I did not edit a short. So, what are my goals for March? Some of these are going to be, carried over because if I failed making a complete outfit, I'm just going to not make a complete outfit. I'm going to keep going for it. So, in March, I want to bake some bread. I want to make a chicken dish because I love chicken. And I think I meant to put hard-boiled egg, but sure, we'll make a poached egg as well. Just make all the friggin' eggs, why not? To get better at badminton, all I'm really doing at the moment is just playing more badminton. But I would like to train specifically to do badminton, like train specific muscle groups and exercises to improve at badminton. That's something I want to work on. I still want to buy a complete outfit. Still do the skincare routine with more than just moisturizer. Still go to bed more than half the month. Start making the app. Yep, it's pretty simple. I want to get my weekly average on my phone to below 4.5 hours. I just want to keep getting that low as I can, really, because it's mostly doom scrolling, and there are things I do need to go on the phone for. I do need, and when I connect to my car to listen to music and like navigation, that's like at least like an hour and a half for 5 days out of the week. But just trying to get it down in general from all the stuff. Keep going with the backlog, it's going well. I'm listening to a lot more music. I've watched movies I didn't think I'd watch. I'm playing Seafood, which I didn't really think I would play. And what's the next one? Still need to do that poem or short story, and I think I still need to do one short. So these are my goals for March. So, overall, it's been a fun month. I did mention this in the beginning. Someone at work recommended I go to somewhere in Wales. So I'm at least going to be going to Wales one more time this year, further solidifying the year of the Welsh. I do need to get better at other resolutions. Being creative, the writing, editing shorts, the outfit and the skincare routine are kind of the ones I want to start focusing on this month. But other than that, wise words from my favorite idol. Let's get it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if you have any recommendations I can add to my backlog. Anyone new here has any more skincare ideas, stuff I can do to make my skin better, that'd be great. And I'll see you again next month. But until then, take care and goodbye.